children that they need nothing exterior to themselves to be happy. No person, place, or thing. And that true happiness is found within. Teach them that they are sufficient unto themselves. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that failure is a fiction, that every trying is a success, and that every effort is what achieves the victory. The first no less honorable than the last. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that they are deeply connected to all of life, that they are one with all people, and that they are never separate from God. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that they live in a world of magnificent abundance, that there is enough for everyone, and that it is in sharing the most, not in gathering the most, that the most is received. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that there is nothing that they are required to be or to do to be eligible for a life of dignity and fulfillment, that they need not compete with anyone for anything, and that God's blessings are meant for everyone. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly.
Teach your children that they will never be judged, that they need not worry about always getting it right, and that they do not have to change anything or get better to be seen as perfect and beautiful in the eyes of God. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that consequences and punishment are not the same thing, that death does not exist, and that God would never condemn anyone. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that there are no conditions to love, that they need not worry about ever losing your love or God's, and that their own love, unconditionally shared, is the greatest gift they can give to the world. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that being special does not mean being better, that claiming superiority over someone is not seeing them for who they really are, and that there is great healing in acknowledging mine is not a better way, mine is merely another way. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that there is nothing they cannot do, that the illusion of ignorance can be eradicated from the earth, and that all anyone really needs is to be given back to themselves by being reminded of who they really are. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach these things not with your words, but with your actions, not with discussion, but with demonstration. For it is not what you do that your children will emulate, but how you are that they will become.
Yeah, this is the Cutting Edge, and I refer me there with you. As we have said, this program is the last program for the year. We're going to come forward with this Cutting Edge, and next week, Wednesday, which is I think Wednesday the 1st, Wednesday the 1st January 2020. You know, so now we start a new decade. Yeah, we start a new decade now. And for some reason or another, things kind of look away. The youth, they make the thing look away, man. I mean, they might talk about how much bike accident this year have come up to more than what happened last year. We are talking about the murder them gone up more than last year. So much things. And then we have life to contend with. And some of it don't want to understand how in all the drudgery and downness, life is a beautiful thing, man. It's better to be alive. It's better to be alive, man. Because right now, when we look on how the thing look, it is really almost like a miracle, I'm call it, a reach, so, you know. For those who are listening to me right now, who reach right as so. Me talk about the 25th of December 2019. So you see when you reach us so, I know say you could have never reached us so. You have to give thanks, man. Give thanks for life. And you need to do something with your life to make it be more meaningful, that others can even look upon it and say, yes, thou art good, man, thou art great. You know, much people never make it to you, so. I mean, you know too. You know how much people never make it to you, so. And when an individual make it to you, so, I talk about this day, the 25th, where about an hour left outside. It's a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing. And some will make it just not because we do good things. It's just that way I escape some of the things that you're doing continuously that is not conducive to humanity. Because when we talk about divinity in humanity, you can't find divinity in the barrel of a gun. Because some, we along the line now, a whole heap of the youth them feel say, gun is them savior. And don't realize a whole heap of man who did believe that most of them gone, because it's either them brethren, can you imagine that? Brethren kill them, or police kill them. Because right now it's not robber. It's not robbers I get shot, you know. It's man and man I get shot now. You ever hear the brethren saying, we used to eat and cook ital food together, play football and love one another. Rest of jungles, arima. And now we say, brothers are fight against brothers. A man who feel no way again to do certain things. Certain times, one look like the conscience where you so allow a man to think. The conscience is just blow time. I don't know if it's the fast food, or if it's the clothes where I'm on, or it's the music where I'm listen to, or it's just them. Because you know, everybody have this problem. I blame devil for them do. I blame devil for them do. Thousands of years. Thousands of years, man, I blame devil. And him don't want to get rid of him. It's easier to get rid of the devil than get rid of your brethren where you and him and you so spar together. But because of some little thing, you decide, say, yeah, you're going to done him. But no one to take the responsibility for cramp the devil, because when we really look at it, it's just a concept. Devil is just a concept in the minds of people. It's only human beings have that concept about devil. So if you create a concept in your head and you make that concept control you, who is you? Why would you want to create something in your head and make that something control you, and it's not something outside of you? Because the devil is not outside, the devil is inside. And people label it devil because they don't want to say, it's me, you know. It's me. And me do it, and me cause it, and that something name conscience and consciousness, where make you do or don't do things. Gone through the door. We have to regain some of that consciousness. That when you look upon an individual, when you hurt an individual, you hurt yourself. Yeah, man. When you hurt an individual, you hurt yourself. Because things don't stop traveling, The first word we utter still a travel. The first word that utter still a travel. And we need to understand the word that is said, even to each other, because it's not that you can't say something and then regret it after. But you can't do something that cause the total elimination of someone or something and then turn back. You can't do that. You can't do what you can't say. Well, say if me didn't know, and I mean you can't say it, but it not gonna make no sense. Not gonna make no sense. A brethren down a Negril say want to take a picture of me. And he man look all around the place for somebody to take the picture. And I say, why not just take a selfie? He say, selfie too personal. I say, oh, you mean selfie too personal? You don't know, too close. I say, brethren, go away you go, man. Nobody take no picture of me, Rasta. Nobody take no picture of me. Because that is a mindset. What about? Mindset. Man can't tell man say him love them because it will show how him feel. And I'm thinking, because it's all in the mind, it's all in the thoughts, Yeah, it's all in the thoughts. So, if I have to come close to you to take the picture because of all the camera set, all the phone set, and you have to see the 2 away in the camera. And you're going to tell me now, say, boy, right now, you don't know. I say, me don't know, don't take no picture of me, and me just walk off left him. Tell me, I say, that's how it reach now. And that's how it reach. Man can't take selfie with man. I saw them think. And me not gonna make no one carry me this so. Because me not have that phobia. Me don't have that phobia. And it need a certain kind of phobia for really make that resonate in your thinking. Yeah, it's almost like it gone low. Low. And everything I go low now, and that we say. Everything gone low. Everything is below the waist. It gone all below the knee too. So we are talking about the humanity that is lost right now. And it lost because we are conjure up the devil, as people call it, and create and continue and perpetuate the concept of the devil. The devil make me do it. The only devil where exists is the devil where you create in your mind. The only devil where exists is the devil where you create in your mind. Because outside of you, no devil no exists. So we have to really think. We have to really harness all of the strength and the power and the meditation we used to call heretical thinking, and see how we can preserve life. Too much debt, everything around is debt. You go to the restaurant, you eat dead animal. You go home, you eat dead this. Man take up gun and shoot people, you say dead. People take them phone and man dead on the road and them take up them things and shoot the dead and them go home, go share to them friend. Dead. Every time him turn on him phone, him have to send it to him friend. Dead. You take up the newspaper, you see dead. It's like we are glorifying this thing, So today's supposed to be a day when people say it's Christmas. And people supposed to recognize if he's a Christian And some people are not Christian but still recognize it. Them Lord and Savior who supposed to, according to what them tell we, ban. But how much are the youth them recognize that? Because that is a fleeting illusion that I forgot rethink. Them have forgot rethink that. Because me I say, since the month start, the program them full of papier advertisement. And I am yet to hear one of them mention the person who did them a celebrate. One. And still I try to figure out, maybe them have any, but I don't know if maybe it's true, me I listen, them not play them. Forgive me something to talk about, but I am sitting here, and every hardware I play, I don't see nothing mention of the person who them supposed to celebrate today. Something wrong with that. I don't know if you're the next person, but something wrong with that. Because there's no way me I go celebrate Haile Selassie birthday and not mention Haile Selassie in my mouth. And most of them, most ones are Christian, and them have Christian thinking, Christian mentality. This is the cutting edge on IRFM. I come forward now, so you know, say Christmas done. Christmas done. On my birthday now, yes. After the done celebrate, whosoever would have celebrate, would have to celebrate my word. You understand? Today, 12 o'clock gone, the 26th of December, 2019, now come again. So you better make the best of it. This day and now come again. This is the cutting edge. The time is 12 o'clock. Brothers and tell you, say, I will if I am good to eat all today, you know. Trust me. Why you know all the people who sell yam, roast yam, me talk about, and boiled corn, on the corn of them. Yes. It's a good Jamaican vibes when you drive long and you stop and you want something to eat. Instead of you go buy the fast food. You understand? You just go get your roast corn, boiled corn, and your yam. Why you know all the people them out of Mandeville there, so all the people them out of, what them call that place out of so again? We say, what you know? The man you live down here and don't remember to rat it. Hey, don't embarrass me, man. Eh?
We're not swinging bridge here also.
We swinging bridge. What am I talking about? I talk about when you go through Walkers with a good ugly. Fee explain. We don't move and come out of the studio, man. Come out of the studio. Where that come from? Fee explain. We want to heal up the ones that they have fee explain, you know. Yes, fee explain out of Mandeville, they saw. And them sell out of Fisherman place, the Toto. Barrow Bridge. All right, Barrow Bridge you talk about. Yeah, Derek Watchman in my car. You know. Yeah, ever directly. If not nowhere else, you know. I mean, Jamaica we are talking about. If you know Jamaica, though, you live here. And some people can't swim and live on the island. Terrible thing that. Terrible thing. Okay, we're going to change the mood now. Here we go.